Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Tonight I want to talk to you about several things. One, TNA raffle tournament is ongoing. Tomorrow I'll be handing out rewards for that. Two, I sold 10 plots of land. No, I think 6 plots of land. And I have turned one tract into 100 plots. Thanks to user Mum Polls. Appreciate you, my dude. That was huge. I recorded a great conversation with Mum Polls about, the economy, about land, about Chaos Legion, so many great things, because we were talking already about the exchange that he and I arranged. Unfortunately, the audio was off, so I couldn't share that with you. I really wanted to. It was a great conversation. Mum, I'd love to have you on. We'll talk more about land and so many cool things when the time comes. So let's arrange that. Also, a couple of big things. As you can see, I've got 7,000 credits, 7 million credits. I've used about $4,000 to buy cards recently, but I still have $7,000 that I'm ready to drop on Chaos Legion on the 17th. I also know I have 100,000 DEC, which is really unusual for me, but the cost of DEC has fallen quite substantially, and that one plot of land, not even a full plot, was able to get me this amount of DEC. And I specifically wanted this amount of DEC because I've moved 10 plots over to Hive Engine. I lose 100,000 airdrop points as a result. So I picked up 100,000 DEC just to augment and offset my land points that I'm losing, because I want to maximize those SPS airdrops. So with all that out of the way, I want to jump into some questions, specifically one question from the comment section, but those were just some updates I wanted to share with you. Oh, and maybe before I do move on, I've been buying SPS at 17, 16 cents because it's too cheap, and because I'm selling land. So there we go. Yeah, let's get into it. I saw a really great question here. Paul Howe, I'm going to say Paul House, or Paul Howe 2002. Question: I will buy at least 100 packs plus bonus. So first of all, for people who don't know, if you buy 100 packs, the bonus you're eligible for is 10 bonus packs, 10%. He's going to require 10 vouchers at the time that he makes the 100 pack purchase. You can't buy 99 one day and one the next day. You can't buy 10 times. You can't buy 25 4 times. You have to buy 100 packs during one purchase, and you have to have 10 vouchers in your account at that time, and then you will get 110 packs. I just want to make sure everybody understands that. Do I open them and try to flip, or do I open them and try to flip, or do I wait till the 6 airdrop legendary summoners become available inside the legendary pool, and then maybe open half and keep the other half to see how the price evolves? First of all, it's a great question. So thank you for dropping that. I'm going to send you a little something before I forget, because last time I forgot while I handed out a reward like in one of my recent videos, and I said I was going to, and then I was to Peace Silence. I said I was going to send him something, and then I just didn't do it on video, but I did ultimately send him some DEC afterwards. But I'm going to go ahead and send, let's see, 8 SPS player. What is that? Yeah, sure. Transfer out. There you go, my dude. So, should you open them? First of all, is 110 a meaningful number? 110 packs is great. That's almost probably with your vouchers, or the cost of the vouchers would be about 20 US bucks, and then the cost of the packs would be 400 bucks, so $420. Or maybe you already had the vouchers, so you might say they were free, but then there's an opportunity cost. So yeah, 420 bucks is a reasonable amount of money to invest in this game, and I think you're going to see some considerable opportunity out of that, especially because of the airdropped cards. Now, you're not going to be guaranteed one of each copy, but you are going to have a pretty decent chance that you're going to roll one drop for most of these legendary cards. And wouldn't it be awesome to get one of each of those 6 legendary summoners? Wouldn't that be awesome? So first things first, this seems like a really substantial and that's a good amount of packs. I would encourage anybody who had like $1,000 to put it to work during Chaos Legion, but I think like this is a good amount of money, and I know that, and I think you're going to be pleased with what that looks like in the future. Then, do I open them and try to flip, or do I wait till the 6 legendary airdrops are inside the legendary pool? This is the first point I want to talk. I want to skip over here. Do I wait until they're available in the legendary pool? What does that mean? It means that at some point, once an airdrop card has been released, it is then moving forward inside some of the packs. Okay, so now to kind of, I guess, drive this home, I want you to understand that there was a time when Untamed was still on the marketplace, right? The Untamed packs were being sold by Splinterlands. And while that was so, there were, I think, 60 or so cards inside those packs. But now, if you were to come in here and buy one of these packs here for 33 Hive, which is not a bad price, considering what's in there, then you're going to have the opportunity, tools, pack value, to unlock every single possible Untamed card. And that's why the value of these packs has gone so significantly up. Because when you think you could theoretically drop a gold foil Jotun by opening one of these packs, that's where the average pack value shoots through the moon. Still lower than the cost to buy the pack, but still, if you just get 4 commons and 1 rare, it's going to be worth $6.40. So on day 1, you're going to be able to open those packs, and they're going to have all of the cards you guys have gotten used to seeing from Chaos Legion. But it's not going to include the 6 legendary summoners that are being crafted currently. When those summoners are released, they will be inside those packs. Not every pack, of course, but you'll have now an opportunity to drop those, which is amazing to roll that. And so I think it's really wise to think that through, because if you do wait until those summoners are out, every pack could contain another one. And I think that's really, really smart. However, if there's a legendary that you really want, like for instance, Bakjira or Uriel, those are the 2 next legendary monsters that are being airdropped to people who bought during phase 2. That's the active period right now that requires vouchers. If you really love those monsters, the best time to get them is actually on January 17th, because at that moment, there will be the maximum number of Uriel and Bakjira that you will ever see inside the pack. The airdrop will be done. You won't be able to participate in the airdrop unless you bought during phase 2. It sounds like you didn't. But the packs can contain Bakjira and can contain Uriel. And that's really important if you really value those monsters. I was going to try and quickly find those monsters, but I can't. Yes, I can. I would argue your theory or your proposed plan to just wait makes a lot of sense. To wait until those legendary summoners come out. There's Uriel the Purifier. Quite small. Try and find the big. There it is. There they are. So they're going to be out. You could theoretically drop those on January 17th in your packs. Roll those. So on one hand, I say if you love those and these are good cards, I think maybe you open them sooner than later. Plus, if you open the packs sooner than later, you're gonna have immediate access to those cards, which is important because yes, you're losing collection power because the pack is almost certainly more collection power than your cards inside. But opening the pack gives you cards that you can play with. So if you're currently at like 12,000 collection power and you've got 100 Chaos Legion packs, I strongly recommend you open the packs so that you can push yourself into that silver threshold and then unlock extra gameplay rewards for your time and attention. That's an important consideration. But if you already have a decent silver deck or maybe even a gold deck, then on that note, maybe you do save them, because I absolutely believe when the legendary summoners come out, that's gonna be awesome to be able to open those packs and maybe get one of those. Not to mention, by that point, you talk about here, or keep the other half to see how the pack prices evolve. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I think the pack prices will evolve, and by the time you get to the place where those legendary summoners are out, as you're describing in your question, you're talking toward the end of the airdrop, toward the end of the SPS airdrop, toward the end of the card airdrops. And that's probably going to mean that we have seen most of the Chaos, well, it definitely means most of the Chaos Legion packs are sold by that time. And that scarcity can drive price growth. I really believe the Chaos Legion packs will be worth significantly more than $4 after all the Chaos Legion packs are sold out. But I also believe that could be, you know, it's either, I'm thinking 2 or 3 months, but it could be 2 years. I don't know. It took Untamed about 2 years to sell out. I think it was a little less than 2 years. You don't know. And I, for one, see our audience has been growing. And actually, as a side note, I want to comment on I want to throw to the video that we did the other day, which is, thank you, Dishonesty, for the question. I'm going to wrap there. But I want to talk now just quickly about how the community is growing. And I think the people who are committed to Splinterlands have been growing. And so the other day I did this chaotic price decline bargain hunt video. And I said in there that I suspected the video would get less than 100 likes, and I suspected the video would do less than 2,000 views. And you guys have crushed it with 2,300 views and 210 likes. That's awesome. What that tells me is that probably 2 things. One, you guys are super, like, you get it. You know where this is going. The people who are watching this channel, who've heard me talk enough about time and attention, who've talked about how the long time horizon, how the trivial rewards become meaningful, you guys get it. And you're the ones who are watching every one of my videos. But I do believe, and I think you would agree, that there are people out there that don't think that that's not the play. They talk about, I need my ROI in 7 days. I need to get my money back in, you know, the same day. And those are people that want to complain about how the economy in Splinterlands isn't lucrative enough. And I say to them, and I say to you, that if that's kind of your view on what you need out of a game, Splinterlands is not your game. That's not what this game has done. And this game has built itself on trying to create a sustainable economy that sustainability is founded on the older assets maintaining their power, which is, on the one hand, you might say, like, is, you know, just protecting the whales, ensuring their continued success and happiness. But I would argue that and this is where I want to close. You guys who are getting started today are aiming at becoming a whale. You're aiming at becoming wealthy within this game. I hope. I think that that should be your goal if you see where this game is going. I don't advocate ever just, like, you know, playing this for the 1 week or 2 month gain that you might expect with some of the blockchain games that are out there these days. That's not what this is for. That's not who this is marketed towards. That's not how this economy is built. And that's a good thing, because those sort of economies that just pour out rewards with no care for inflation are the ones that burn their own economy to the ground. And if there is a scarcity of resources, older resources being less available, newer resources, yes, being more available, but still finite numbers, that's what we see with Splinterlands. And that's a beautiful thing for economic appreciation. And so I guess I just wanted to land it by saying, I think this is indicative of the fact that the success of this video, I think, is indicative of the fact that there is a huge number of people that get where this game is going, including yourself. And that's awesome, because it means to me that we, even through what is certainly going to be the coming bear market in the next few months, I don't know, 6 months, 2 months, I don't know. When it comes, lots of people will leave. But there appears to be an excited group of people that are here for the long haul, which is dramatically different from where we were when I was playing this game 3 years ago. There was 3,000 people playing the game. And yeah, we were diehards. We loved it. We played it. We wouldn't be shaken no matter what. But my point is, a lot of people are saying that's not what we're at now. A lot of people are saying everyone's going to leave when the bear market comes. I don't know. The success of this actually gives me a lot of hope. And so thank you guys for that. And And thank you for the question from Dishonesty, right? That was a great question. I think you're going to do well with those chaos packs. I encourage you to hold them as long as you're capable. Like if it's not keeping you outside of silver or outside of gold, like if opening those packs would really push you into the next echelon, I say open them. But if you can do without opening them until this SPS airdrop is done, that's your best play. Wait till the SPS airdrop is done. You're going to maximize your SPS returns. Then you're going to ultimately see price appreciation on those KS packs as they begin to sell out. And then, like your point asked, then you're going to get those legendary cards potentially inside the packs. Good job on going for it with 110 packs. And guys, thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope this was valuable to you. And if it was, consider liking and subscribing. And if you'd like to support the channel on another level, you can become a member. And we do member only content. I did a video today for just my members about becoming scholars for the channel. That's going to be exclusively for members at this point. So if you're interested in that, if you're one of my members, you can reach out to me directly, and we'll talk about that. Okay. Thank you. Have an amazing day. God bless.